What is an asana? The word asana means posture and comes from the Sanskrit root as, which signifies to stay, to be, to sit, or to be established in a specific position. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, asana is described as having two key qualities: sthira, steadiness, and sukha, ease. These qualities not only apply to yoga practice, but also how we live our lives. So Patanjali's Sutra Sthira Sukham Asanam, Yoga Sutra 2.46, explains the ideal posture combines both stability and comfort. It is often interpreted as balance between effort and ease. Beyond the yoga practice, the principle of sthira and sukha encourages a life of balance and harmony. So in this video, I will be exploring what these terms mean, how they can apply to yoga, and how they offer practical wisdom for leading a balanced life. So before we begin, my name is Ilsa. I'm a yoga and yoga nidra teacher. And if you get any benefits from this video, then please feel free to give a like, a thumbs up, and please feel free to consider subscribing to be part of the community if you'd like to see more videos like this and more videos from me. I have an entire playlist dedicated to the topic of yoga philosophy. So just go to my channel, which is Ilsa Burns, click on playlist and then click on Yoga Philosophy Explained, and you can find more videos which cover these kind of topics and answer any questions that you might have about yoga philosophy. So let's dive into the video. What is sthira? Sthira means stability, intent, alertness, and strength. And the word arises from the root stha, which means to stand, to be firm. In a physical yoga practice, sthira refers to the steadiness and endurance required to hold a posture. Sthira is not only about physical strength, it is also about a calm and focused mind and a steady breath. So even in the challenging yoga postures and any situations you might face in life. Achieving sthira means engaging with life in a way that fosters stability and resilience. Sthira represents the ability to remain grounded and unwavering no matter what comes our way. So whether standing firm in a yoga posture or staying composed during life's challenges, sthira encourages yoga practitioners to cultivate inner strength and presence. What is sukha? In contrast to sthira, sukha means lightness, comfort, openness, and ease. And the word arises from the root su, which means good, and ka, which means space. Sukha refers to freedom from tension, a feeling of effortlessness, and the delight of being at ease in one's body and mind. In a physical yoga practice, sukha is the relaxed quality of a posture, how we find alignment with ease and without strain. Sukha arises when we learn to release and let go. It is the aspect of practice where, as we deepen our self-awareness, we naturally start to relax and fully engage in the present moment without striving or pushing ourselves further. This is the part of us that instinctively knows that we have arrived in a posture. Everything feels aligned, the muscles are free of tension, the mind is calm, content, and open, and prana, the life force energy, flows effortlessly through us. Sukha reminds us not to become rigid, but to allow space for flexibility, relaxation, and openness. Finding balance is a theme that runs throughout the practice and philosophy of yoga. Too much emphasis on sthira can lead to rigidity, tension, and burnout, whilst too much focus on sukha can result in laziness or lack of structure. The key is to balance and blend these two qualities in both yoga and in life. In your yoga practice, finding the balance of sthira and sukha can be likened to finding the sweet spot in any posture. Imagine you're holding a challenging posture. If you only focus on sthira, you may find yourself straining, holding the posture rigidly, and struggling to breathe. This creates unnecessary tension, it risks injury, and lacks the space to connect inwards and practice being in the present moment. Conversely, if you are too focused on sukha, you might relax too much, which compromises the alignment and stability and also risks injury and losing the energetic engagement that the posture demands. How can we truly realize these qualities of steadiness and ease, sthira and sukha, in our yoga practice? Patanjali's Yoga Sutras provide a beautiful image from Indian mythology to illustrate the concept of sthira and sukha. The story of Ananta, the king of the snakes, floating on the ocean with his long coiled body, forming a comfortable couch for the god Vishnu. Vishnu lies upon Ananta, and the snake's thousands of heads extend outwards like a protective umbrella. The earth rests on this protective umbrella. Ananta's body is gentle and soft enough, so sukha, to serve as a comfortable couch for the god, yet firm and steady enough, sthira, to support the weight of the entire earth. This mythical image perfectly encapsulates the balance of gentleness and steadiness we seek in our asana practice. Our postures should have the same ease and support, allowing us to settle into the pose and focus on practicing being present whilst also holding steady. We bring the qualities of lightness and steadiness to our yoga postures, progressively exerting less and less effort over time as we cultivate these attributes. This is the essence of sthira and sukha. Achieving stability in both body and mind during asana, meditation, or any other yoga practice is what ultimately fosters balance. This is known as asana sthiti, or steadiness within the posture. You will recognize asana sthiti when your posture feels firm, your muscles are actively engaged, and your breath flows in a consistent, supportive rhythm with each movement. Your mind will remain present and fully aware. Off the mat, the balance is as equally crucial. In life, sthira might mean having a strong work ethic, staying grounded during challenges, or creating routine and structure. Sukha, on the other hand, is the ability to adapt, relax, and enjoy life's moments. It is the sense of lightness that allows us to navigate difficult times with grace and joy. Finding this balance helps us to avoid extremes. A life that focuses on sthira can feel rigid or overscheduled, leading to burnout and stress. A life that focuses on sukha can lack direction, purpose, and the discipline needed to grow and succeed. Together, sthira and sukha create a dynamic equilibrium that fosters well-being. Sthira and sukha represent a dynamic philosophy that invites yoga practitioners to live in balance. So in balance between strength and flexibility, effort and relaxation, work and rest. Physical yoga asana, with its emphasis on alignment, breath, and mindfulness, teaches us how to integrate these opposing but complementary forces into our lives. By honoring both steadiness and ease, we can create a life that is productive and meaningful while still being joyful and fulfilling. The most sustainable and nourishing path forward is one that balances effort and ease, regardless of if you are holding a yoga pose or navigating the ups and downs of daily life. Sthira and Sukha is the art of living well. When we live and practice with Sthira and Sukha in mind, we cultivate a harmonious life that supports our physical health, emotional well-being, and spiritual growth.